What's up guys, and welcome back to another Opikazu Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As you can see, we have some rather different blocks in here than we typically see in Minecraft, and that is because we are in a Minecraft snapshot of the upcoming 1.20 update, and I wanted to highlight some of the new features that they'll be adding to Minecraft. So for starters, as you can see, there are a whole bunch of bamboo type blocks that are coming. They've pretty much added a block for every wood type of block there is, with the addition of some mosaic style blocks as well. So we have, for example, regular bamboo type stairs, but then we also have mosaic stairs. And same with slabs. There are regular slabs, and then there's these mosaics. Same with blocks as well. And then we're also getting fences, trapdoors, pressure plates, buttons, gates, doors, the whole shebang. So we'll be getting a whole bunch of more uses for bamboo, which will be really cool. And I really like some of the patterns. I wasn't too sure about them going in, but I actually kind of like how this ended up looking. So who knows, maybe I'll find a way to incorporate some of that into my builds in the future. But yeah, that will account for a lot of the changes that will be coming in Minecraft 1.20. However, there are a few others that I am super excited about. The first being the chiseled bookshelf. So unlike the original bookshelf, this one allows you to actually store and pull specific books. Let me go into survival mode to make this a little bit easier. Store and pull specific books from the bookshelf. So you can see I am pulling the specific one I'm looking at, all different ones, and you can put them in there in whatever order and whichever one. So let's see, going in is feather falling. If I click here, I get unbreaking 3, but if I click the one here, feather falling. So as you can see, the order is preserved, and it entirely depends on which book you want to pull. This thing is super cool. I always hated storing books in chests and stuff like that. This will be nice to, you know, be able to it'll make for a more aesthetic storage area when it comes to enchanting books and such like that, even functional libraries. So super excited about that. We're also getting bamboo type boats, which are actually going to be rafts in this version, as you can see, which is super cool, different from all the other boat types we've seen before. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And of course, boats with chests in them, we get those as well. And so there is indeed a chest on the back of a raft. So handy for exploring. Super excited for all that. Bamboo signs, of course. But also for every type of wood, we are getting hanging signs, which are basically just signs, but that hang instead of sit on a wall or on the ground. Super cool. I think it'll be great and be able to give us a lot more versatility in our decorations. The only thing that I don't love is that, as you can see, the text only displays on one side. Let me turn my music down a little bit. Oh, my volume's really high. That's why. So yeah. But other than that, I think it's super cool. Super excited to get to use those as well. And then of course we get the Minecraft camel that will be coming and hopefully be in the deserts pretty soon. I don't think they're spawning naturally in the snapshot just yet, but super cool. And if I get a saddle, we can actually ride them. So just throw the saddle on, you can see it appear in the inventory, and now we are good to ride. The only thing is, in order to pull it out of or go through, you need a 2-block wide space. But other than that, pretty typical mount. They also have, like a horse, a jump feature, although theirs, instead of launching up several blocks launches forward several blocks, which will be really helpful for crossing ravines or rivers or something like that. And you can see there is a slight cooldown after you do it. You'll notice the little space bar, or the little bar, kind of fades out for a second, and then comes back, and you can do it again. So I think that'll be a lot of fun, really helpful for exploring. Plus, the fact that you can put 2 players on it at the same time means it's great for exploring with friends on a server or something of the like. So, cool little addition. They are a little bit slow, especially when moving backwards, but that little charge, I think, really helps to make up for the speed. And then they do have a sprint, which also is a little faster than just normal, but they do slow down for a second after doing the charge. So just something to keep in mind. One other thing you will want to remember for when you are trying to store your camels is that the fence needs to be 2 blocks tall. So I found this out the hard way after putting my camel in here. But if your fence is only 1 block tall, even if it's only in one spot, the camel can actually get out. Probably because since the fence is actually taller than a single block, it puts the camel high enough that the 2 block wide gap isn't an issue anymore. So just something to remember if you try to put your camels on a fence. Make sure it's 2 blocks tall. And now I'm gonna go to sleep real quick so we don't have to deal with any monsters or anything before I continue on with the next part. Okay. Now, there are a couple other main features, and this is probably the part everyone's most excited about: armor customization. So as you can see here, we have a ton of different designs that can be applied to your armor. Each one is specific to these smithing templates, and each smithing template is only found within a certain structure. So for example, this snout template is found in a bastion remnant. Sentry is found in a pillager outpost. Dune is found in a desert temple. Coast is found in a shipwreck. Wild is found in a jungle temple. Ward is found in an ancient city. The Eye is found in a stronghold. Vex is found in a woodland mansion. And you can't see Tide here because I'm going to use that to show you how to actually apply the templates. But you'll see that in a second. So if we go over here, you'll see I have the Tide smithing template, as well as some prismarine blocks and diamonds. This is because if you don't have enough for a full set of armor, it is fairly easy, if expensive, to duplicate them. So all you have to do is put your template in the top middle slot of the crafting table, put a prismarine block directly underneath it, and then in the other 7 slots, put diamonds, and that will get you a second smithing template. So now you see I have 2, and if you just keep doing that, you can continue duplicating them until you have enough for a full set of armor and a smithing template to hold on to. So let me get some armor. Ooh. Okay, and netherite to do the trim. So you can apply these templates to any type of armor except for leather armor. That is the only one that you can't put designs onto. And then as far as the materials that you can use for the details, it can be diamond, emerald, amethyst, lapis, copper, gold, iron, or quartz, or netherite. However, you cannot use the same material that the armor is made of. So I can't put netherite on netherite armor. So in this one, I'm putting netherite on diamond armor. So all you have to do, put your template in here, put your armor piece, whether helmet, chest plate, whatever, and then whatever material you're going to use, and your new armor will show up, and you will also be able to see what it looks like with that design applied on the armor stand next to it. So if I just go through and make all the pieces, there we go. And you can see I now have that patterned armor. So let me go ahead and take this off, and we'll put it on the armor stand. There we go. Perfect. Now, one other thing to know is that with this new functionality in the smithing table, they have also changed how you upgrade diamond armor to netherite, and that is with the use of a nether smithing template. This one is specifically for upgrading diamond to netherite. It can be found in a Bastion remnant, I believe, and I believe Mojang said that there are guaranteed to be 2 in every treasure room. So they shouldn't be too hard to find, but it is another thing that you're going to have to do before you can get netherite armor. And you can duplicate it in much the same way. This one uses netherrack, however. And I don't have enough for a full set, so I'm just gonna, go to creative mode and get a few more. Smith. There, now I have 5. Okay. And get some armor. So, just like before, throw it in, throw in your armor, and the material, which in this case is going to be netherite. And there you go. You have a full set of netherite armor. So pretty simple, but you are going to have to do some more exploring to be able to use these features. And it is a little expensive, costing 7 diamonds for every one after you found one. There is no recipe for these that does not involve the item itself, so it is purely for duplication. So you are going to have to find each one before you can use it. But you only have to find one of each, and then you can just duplicate them as long as you have diamonds. Other than that, that about sums up the armor customization. So the only other thing that, personally, I think this is probably the coolest thing that they've added. Y'all probably won't agree, but hey, we all have our opinions. So you've probably wondered why I have a bunch of heads on these note blocks. And that is because Minecraft is now allowing you to play mob sounds through note blocks. All you have to do is put the right mob head on top of the note block, and let me turn up my sound so you can hear it. There we go. If you listen carefully, we got a skeleton sound. If you use a zombie head, you get zombie sounds. Creeper. That's a really long sound. Hoglin. I love how the little ears wiggle while you do it. Wither skeleton. And of course the Ender Dragon, who is very loud and kind of terrifying. So, not super practical, but I do think it is super fun and cannot wait to use this in my builds. And hey, if you play a little online Minecraft with your friends or something, not a bad prank idea. Just, slide them underneath the pressure plates for their doors, and they walk in, and suddenly they hear this. Or maybe even this. Imagine if you and your friends had built an end base, and then you set that prank up, and suddenly they're hearing the Ender Dragon roar. That'd be pretty funny. Anyway, that about wraps it up. That covers just about everything that's coming out in 1.20. I couldn't find a way to include the sniffer. It would seem they have not included that in this snapshot just yet. So we'll see if that makes it into the 1.20 update, or if that's going to be a later update. We'll see. I don't know. But in the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.